Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Mara. Thanks for making our appointment. I know it has been a while, but I said that in 2020 I wanted to do a lot better about filming videos for YouTube, and I decided why wait until January when I could do it now. So I am back, and today I want to do a video on if I could only keep 10 products, what would they be? I saw the Fancy Face do this video just a little while ago, and it really had me thinking, like, if I had to narrow my collection down to 10 things, what would they be to get by? Now, I will do a disclaimer and say that these 10 things are not including like preparation items like my skincare or primer or lash glue or anything like that. These are strictly the actual beauty products. So count that against me if you like. She did it the same way, and I was all on board, because if primer, lash glue, and things like that were included, I don't even, why am I wearing makeup at this point? I don't know how I could even make it work. So let me just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am going to do this in the order of how I would actually apply the products, and the very first thing that I do are my eyebrows. So I will definitely need an eyebrow pencil. That's just, it's not negotiable. And the one that I would choose is the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I can wear anywhere from a 3.75 to a 5.5 in that pencil. The one I'm using right now is 4.5. I absolutely love this. It has a spoolie on the end so I can comb through my brows, and I really love how precise you can get the point of this pencil. So my first item that I absolutely cannot do without, the only way that I could is if I had a wig that had bangs. That's an option. That is an option, but I don't want to have to do that. So I'm picking a brow pencil. Second, after I do my brows, I need to clean them up. I'm pretty good about fairly straight lines, but I still like to clean up, so I'm going to pick a concealer. So the concealer is not just for cleaning up my brows, but it's also for under the eye, for covering any dark circles or anything like that. And the concealer that I'm going to pick is the Oma Beauty Stay Woke Concealer. I have this in the shade, okay, so I can't tell you the shade only because I'm in the one that's in the yellow, and you guys, it is so hard to see the writing. The writing's in yellow and it's on a white background. Even when I was in the store trying to pick my shade, I didn't really know what to say that I had. I just kind of had to go off based how it looked, but I'm in the yellow. So that is the concealer. I really love this concealer. So that is the concealer that I'm going to choose. After I clean up my eyebrows, I'm going to do my eyeshadow, which I would use the concealer as an eyeshadow base. But the eyeshadow palette that I chose, Urban Decay Born to Run. This is not everybody's favorite palette, and it's not necessarily my favorite palette. It's high up there, though. I really do like it. Let's be very clear on that. But it's not necessarily my favorite palette, but it is the one that I feel is most practical. It's most practical. The quality is really good, and I feel like I can get a number of looks. It also has a really nice mirror, so that's important too. But I feel like everything that I would want to do, I would be able to do with this palette, with this color story here. I can definitely keep it on my neutrals and my browns, which is my favorite go-to look. There are pops of color. You have your greens, your blues, pinks, and purples. You know, I don't really see what I'm missing from this palette. A good black. So yeah, this would be, and it's nice and sturdy with the packaging. This would definitely be my palette of choice if I could only keep one. Like I said, doesn't mean it's my favorite palette of all time. That's not what that means. But it is the one if I could only keep one. That says a lot. Good job, Urban Decay. So after eyeshadow, I'm doing my base, and I'm going to apply foundation. If I could only keep one foundation, this was tough. This was really tough because I have a lot of really good foundations, but I just feel like the one that I've been using the most, the one that just goes on like Beauty Bakery. The Beauty Bakery Insta Bank Aqua Glass Foundation. I'm in the shade 317W. I just felt like when I got this foundation, I have backups. That's how you know it's real. Because when people collect makeup, there's certain products that you just don't usually get through because you're always trying the next one. So it's like, oh yeah, I used this for a couple days or whatever, and then the next one came out. So the fact that I slowed up on using it just to try, I had a lot of new ones that I hadn't even gotten to, but the fact that I've used this much and know that this is going to be something that I keep going back to, I have backups for it, because I love it just that much. So if I had to pick a foundation that just looks good on me all day, I've seen it, you know, on other people, and, you know, they have their feelings about it, but this is my list. I would love to know what yours includes, but for me, this is it. Beauty Bakery did that. Okay, so after that, I am going to want to, and I've applied concealer, same concealer. Underneath the eyes, I'm going to want to set that. For my setting powder, sorry I keep tapping on things, I hope that's not annoying for you guys, but for concealer, we're doing the Crayon Case Chalk Dust. This is in the color N. Did I say concealer? I think I did. For setting powder, Chalk Dust in the color N. You guys, this has been bae as far as setting powder is concerned. I don't know if you can see this, but I am down here on my powder. I use this all the time. It is so good. Yeah. This is the setting powder. I can use it to brighten up my under eye, and I could use it like to bake under eye. And if I wanted to set the rest of my face, I could still use this just lightly. I wouldn't go as heavy. Yeah, I could still use this for all over the face to set. So that is that. Now, with my eyes, I love eyeliner. I feel like I need it, especially for my bottom waterline, because I don't have lashes down there, so I like to have it black in the waterline. And so I am choosing an eyeliner, not just for the bottom but for the top as well. It is the Black Radiance gel eyeliner, or cream eyeliner, in the color Classic Black. Staple product for me. And after I do that, I'm going to put on lashes. Now, I was kind of debating if, like, lashes was really makeup per se, like if I could throw that in there, but yeah, I'm going to, because I think I saw someone's video and they were like, well, they chose mascara instead of lashes or whatever. So I'm choosing lashes. If I had wispier lashes of my own, or longer lashes, thicker lashes of my own, then I may have chosen mascara and make it do what it do, but I do not. Your girl was not given that. So I am choosing lashes, and the lashes that I'm going to choose are the Kiss I Envy 3D Collection in the style KPI 121. Jackie Anna introduced me to these lashes on one of her videos. I saw them and I was like, those is all right. So I went and picked up a pair, tried them. No, I didn't pick up just a pair. I picked up several pairs, tried them, loved them, went back, got all the rest. And then anytime they restock, I get them all again. So these are bae. I still have several other lashes that I really, really like, but these just really, really do something. And they last, like, I get so many wears out of a pair of these. For my, what's next here? Bronzer and contour. So I don't consider this cheating. This is still a product. It just happens to be, you know, have a lot of options here, so I can do some different things. But this is my Scott Barnes Sculpting and Contour #1 palette. So with this, I can contour, I can bronze, I can even use a powder for my eyebrows if I would like, if I wanted to go that route. I don't typically use powder in my eyebrows, but I could if I chose this. So yeah, this is going to give me a lot of options. This can be transition colors for the crease of my eyes if I'm just wanting to do that one day. So yeah, there are a lot of options with this. It is really pigmented and super nice. And my, nope, not last. My next is another Scott Barnes palette. So the palettes give you, I'm not cheating. It just is what it is. It's one product. This is one thing. Okay, and this is the Chic Cheek #1, and it's a blush palette. So I'll tell you how I'm really winning with this. So I'm looking to make sure I'm showing this, but these are your 6 blushes here. One's a blush topper, one can be used as a highlight. So yeah, I didn't pick a highlighter because I knew I had these 2 Shein products here. So if I needed a glow, I could use it from this palette, as well as these can still be used as eyeshadows. So I have a couple brighter colors here, but these are some super pretty blushes. Gotta make it work. And the very last thing was a lip product. Now this was the hardest because I would typically like to have a lip liner as well as a lipstick and a gloss, because some days you want it matte, some days, you know, you want glossy lips. Maybe I want a lighter color in the center and I need a brown lip liner, but 10 is 10. So I had to pick one. I really do think this is the hardest part, but I did it. And what I chose was the NYX Strictly Vinyl Lip Gloss in the color Sugar Mama. So let me swatch Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama is just, it's a nude. It's just, that's powder and concealer and all that on my hand from doing my makeup, but it is a nude and it is just one of my favorites. I have backups of these because I go through them like crazy. It's something that I like when no matter how I do my makeup. Well, if I'm putting on a red lip, no, I'm not throwing this in my purse for the day. But usually because I do nude lips a lot, no matter what color I use, I'm gonna pick up a Sugar Mama, throw it in my bag, have one in the car for touch-ups. I don't necessarily, if I need to touch up my lips sometimes during the day, I don't necessarily take all of the combination of products that I use for their original color. I will just do something close to get through, and a lot of times it is going to be Sugar Mama. So those were my those were my 10 items that if I could only keep 10 items of makeup, not including my primers, not including setting sprays or anything like that, which, I'm not thinking about it, did I have to include the setting powder? I don't know. I already picked them. We're going to keep it rolling. But, yeah, those are my 10 items. You guys let me know down below, like, what would your 10 be? You really give it some thought. It really challenges you, especially if you have, like, a huge collection. So if you have not as many products, then it may be a little bit easier to choose your 10, or if you have a very simple routine, then it may be a little bit easier. But I do want you to give it some thought. It also, not only does this help just kind of as a little brain teaser, if you can call it that, but also it helps you think about how you pack your makeup for traveling, like to minimize on how much, especially if you're flying and you have a carry-on. What are you going to take with you? What's really important? I have evacuated for storms before, and I've had to give it a lot of thought on, okay, you know, you want to get something, but you also have so many other things that are more important than makeup. But, you know, if I had to grab a couple quick things, what am I going to pick? So I've done that before as well. So yeah, leave it down in the comments below the items that you would choose. What are your thoughts on my items? Do you agree with some, or some on your list? Are they not? I can't wait to just get back to filming for you guys, or, you know, even just filming for me, because I do enjoy it. I love talking about makeup. I love when I get to have conversations with other people about makeup. When they ask me questions, I'm like, boom, this is what I know. And if I don't know, then I'm going to start doing some research to find out, to get back to them. But yeah, I will definitely be back with more videos. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for making this appointment, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.